All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Right. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 232 pounds. Russia.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
So here we go, round one of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting them to stick to what got into the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach from both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on the ground, he is in his realm and will start to chase submissions. Ooh, big shot land.
That's a pretty good right right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands often.
Well, one got through, that kick was blocked.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Straight right, he misses. Honing in on those counters.
Good stick.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Muay Thai plump.
Oh, beautiful counter with the punch there, and certainly making good use of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, and he counters effectively with a jab upstairs there, DC. I know you don't often have the reach advantage, but nice to see him making good use of it in this match. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, nice offering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available. He just knew he would have to find the right opportunity and right time to land those strikes.
27 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. So again, trying to bait his opponent in here, looking to set up yet another counter. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He wants and needs his opponent to strike first. Not always easy being a counter striker. The crowd can get on you a little bit, but he has not deviated from the game plan here tonight. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Big punch lands through the middle.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, it's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange. It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab.
Try to establish that jab. And he landed the right hand there.
Nice body kick. Right hand punch to the clinch. Good punch.
Slips the left hand. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Leg kick.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Beautiful strike.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? 20 seconds left. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big kick.
10 seconds to go. Throwing that jab, no good. And that left hook landed on the button. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Relax. Get some water and listen up. You're fine. Everything is good, okay? I know you can do better than this. Listen, I need you to get out.
All right, so a nice job by this young man landing counter strikes in the previous round. We will see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
To be able to stand back and see your opponent's attack and counter so effectively is a very, very difficult skill to pick up. This young man has done that, and he has done that to a really high level.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Nurmagomedov gets the tie clinch here.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Big kick lands. Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Keep those hands up for me.
Slips that left hand. Right lands.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Nurmagomedov.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fighting.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue, and they separate. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and he caught the kick.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Nurmagomedov gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Nice strike.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
Single collar tie now. Back and forth we go! Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. The combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
Straight punch lands.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Nice punch lands over the top.
.30 seconds to go. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. And now he's got that tie catch. Muay Thai plump. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. 2 rounds in the books.
Take a seat. Great round, bro. You were spectacular. You were outworking him everywhere.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Shot to the body, turned back by Nurmagomedov. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head. Nice punch land.
Not there. Nice counter right hook there. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Right hand on point.
That was nice.
Lands flush with that right hand. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Nurmagomedov. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Big punch from the clinch. Big punch land. Ooh. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Just a slip there. Nurmagomedov's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Look at the turtle in that kick.
Just missed with that right hand. How about that shin? He blocks the punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip.
Punch over the top.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Back and forth we go.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Right on the button. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Blocks the shot. Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up with a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Don't worry about the cut. You're fine. It's a little bit of blood, not a big deal, not going to stop the fight. I only want your finger.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, just as he did in the previous round. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice.
Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strike, the longer he can prolong his career. That's a big strike right there.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Nice head kick.
Just unable to quite find that range. Jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Right punches there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. That is a stiff jab. Back and forth we go. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win.
Big double leg, level change.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arms triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landed. Both very powerful, very explosive. Oh, big head kick lands.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
It is the 5th and final round. Straight right hand now, just misses. Nice. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Nice punch there.
Big power shot there. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
Wow! Well, there are a few things more. That is it!
He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.